You step off the plane and suddenly you're in New York City. Everything feels alive. The streets are full of people moving quickly. The sound of honking taxis fills the air, and street performers play music on the corners. The smell of food is everywhere. Hot dogs, fresh bagels, and spicy dishes from food carts. Above you, tall buildings reach into the sky, their shiny windows reflecting the city's bright lights. It's exciting, a little overwhelming, but it feels like anything is possible. New York City is famous for being the melting pot of the world. People from every country come here, bringing their own cultures, languages, and dreams. It's a place where you can hear dozens of languages just walking down one street. Everyone has their own story. Some come to study, others to work, and many to chase their dreams. For millions of people, New York is the city of opportunity, a place where they believe they can create a better life. But starting a new life in a city like New York isn't always easy. For many people, one of the hardest parts is learning how to speak English. Imagine trying to order food, ask for directions, or even introduce yourself when you don't know the right words. It can feel scary and lonely. Many newcomers feel lost, unable to connect with others or fully experience the city's magic. This story is about those people, students, workers, and families who came to New York with big dreams but struggled because they couldn't speak English well. Through their stories, we'll see how they found ways to overcome these challenges. Some practice with friends, some join classes, and others learn by watching and listening. These stories show not just their struggles, but also their strength and success. By the end, you'll see that learning English isn't just about language. It's about finding confidence and creating a place for yourself in the world's most exciting city. A young woman from Brazil, Maria, a young woman from Sao Paulo, always dreamed of becoming a world-famous fashion designer. She spent hours sketching dresses and creating unique designs inspired by the vibrant colors and culture of Brazil. When she got the opportunity to move to New York City for a design program, she couldn't believe it. New York was a fashion capital of the world, a place where she could turn her dreams into reality. However, Maria's excitement quickly turned into nervousness when she arrived in the city. While her creativity and talent stood out, her English skills did not. She found it difficult to communicate with her classmates and instructors at the design school. During group projects, she hesitated to share her ideas because she was afraid of saying something wrong. When speaking to customers during internships or part-time work, her limited vocabulary made it hard to explain her designs or answer their questions. The fear of making mistakes slowly chipped away at her confidence. Maria began to withdraw from social situations. She stopped attending gatherings with her classmates and avoided conversations whenever she could. She felt lonely in a city full of people and started to wonder if she had made the right choice by coming to New York. One day, Maria saw a flyer at a local cafe about free ESL, English as a second language, classes at a community center. At first, she was unsure about joining. She worried others would judge her for her poor English. But eventually, she decided to give it a try. At the ESL classes, Maria met people from all over the world who were struggling with the same challenges. This gave her the courage to speak up and practice, even if she made mistakes. The teacher encouraged everyone to use English in everyday life. So Maria began having small conversations with her coworkers and neighbors. She also started watching fashion shows and tutorials in English, combining her love for design with her need to learn the language. Over time, Maria's English improved. She became more comfortable speaking with others and explaining her creative ideas. Her growing confidence helped her connect with her classmates and impress her instructors. Soon, she applied for an internship at one of New York's top fashion houses. When she got accepted, it felt like all her hard work had paid off. During her internship, Maria worked alongside industry professionals, presenting her designs and learning new techniques. Reflecting on her journey, Maria realized how important it was to step out of her comfort zone. Facing her fears and practicing English not only helped her achieve her goals, but also allowed her to grow as a person. Maria's story is a reminder that while language barriers can be tough, they are not impossible to overcome. With persistence and courage, she turned her challenges into opportunities and took a big step toward her dreams. A businessman from China, Li Wei, a determined entrepreneur from Beijing, had always dreamed of expanding his family's business beyond China. When the opportunity to open a branch in New York City arose, he was eager to take it. Li Wei had a solid background in international trade and knew the business world well. However, he also knew that English was not his strong suit, and the thought of navigating the fast-paced world of NYC filled him with a mix of excitement and anxiety. When Li Wei arrived in New York, he quickly realized how crucial effective communication was. In his first few business meetings, he struggled to keep up with the discussions. While he understood basic English, his limited vocabulary made it hard to express his ideas clearly. Words that came easily in Mandarin seemed out of reach in English. To make matters worse, he found it difficult to understand the various accents of his business partners and clients, especially when they spoke quickly or used idioms he had never heard before. These challenges often led to misunderstandings, making him feel frustrated and embarrassed. Li Wei's confidence started to waver, and he began avoiding situations where he had to speak English. However, he soon realized that avoiding the problem would not help him grow. Determined to succeed, he decided to take action. He hired a private tutor who specialized in business English. The tutor helped him learn vocabulary and phrases specific to his industry, practice proper pronunciation, and improve his listening skills. Li Wei also learned how to handle common situations in business meetings, such as presenting ideas, negotiating deals, and addressing misunderstandings. In addition to the lessons, Li Wei pushed himself to step out of his comfort zone. He started attending networking events and community gatherings where he could meet local entrepreneurs. While these events were intimidating at first, they gave him a chance to practice speaking with native English speakers in real-life settings. Slowly but surely, he became more comfortable holding conversations and began to understand different accents better. Over time, Li Wei's hard work paid off. His improved English skills allowed him to present his ideas confidently and build stronger relationships with clients and business partners. He successfully negotiated contracts and secured key partnerships, helping to establish his family's business in the competitive NYC market. Reflecting on his journey, Li Wei often tells others, "Every mistake is a step toward fluency." He shares how his early struggles taught him the value of persistence and the importance of learning through real-life experiences. Li Wei's story is an inspiring example of how dedication and a willingness to face challenges can lead to success. For him, overcoming language barriers wasn't just about improving his English. It was about proving to himself that he could thrive in one of the most demanding cities in the world. A refugee from Syria, Amina's journey to a new life in NYC. Amina, a mother of two from Syria, had witnessed the horrors of war. As conflict tore apart her home country, she made the difficult decision to flee with her family in search of safety. Their journey took them to New York City, a city full of hope and opportunity, but also one that posed many challenges. Amina knew very little English, which made adjusting to life in a foreign city overwhelming. Upon arriving, Amina and her family struggled to navigate the busy streets of NYC. Simple tasks, like finding food or asking for directions, felt like insurmountable obstacles. She couldn't communicate her needs or understand what people were saying. The language barrier was isolating, leaving her feeling lost and helpless. On top of the practical difficulties, Amina faced loneliness. She missed her family back home and felt disconnected from the fast-paced culture of New York, where everything seemed to happen so quickly and in a language she didn't understand. But Amina refused to give up. Determined to build a better future for her children, she enrolled in an ESL program at a local public library. It was there that she began to find her footing. Surrounded by other immigrants learning English, she felt a sense of community and support. Amina found the strength to continue, knowing that she wasn't alone in her struggle. Soon after, Amina joined a support group for immigrant women, where she could practice English in a safe, encouraging environment. This group became her sanctuary, where she shared experiences, gained confidence, and formed lasting friendships. The women in the group encouraged each other, shared job opportunities, and helped each other navigate the complexities of life in NYC. Through the ESL classes and the support group, Amina's English improved gradually. She gained enough confidence to start looking for work. After a few months, she landed a job as a chef in a Middle Eastern restaurant. The job not only allowed her to support her family, but also gave her a sense of purpose and belonging. Cooking became a way for her to connect with her heritage while adapting to life in the United States. As Amina settled into her new life, she became a strong advocate for other refugees, using her own journey to inspire and help others who were struggling. She volunteered at local community centers, sharing her story and offering guidance to newcomers. Amina's persistence, combined with the support of her community, helped her overcome the barriers that once seemed insurmountable. Looking back on her journey, Amina credits her success to her unwavering determination and the resources available to her. She realized that overcoming challenges in a new country wasn't about avoiding difficulties. It was about facing them head-on, learning from them, and building a support network that could help her grow. Amina's story is a powerful reminder that no matter how tough the journey may seem, persistence and community support can turn obstacles into stepping stones toward a brighter future. If you enjoyed these inspiring stories, don't forget to like this video. Subscribe to our channel for more content like this, and share with friends who might need a little encouragement today. A student from India, Raj's journey in New York City. Raj, a bright and ambitious young man from Mumbai, always dreamed of studying abroad. When he received an acceptance letter from a prestigious university in New York City, it felt like his hard work had finally paid off. Raj knew this was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to learn from the best and build a successful career in engineering. With dreams in his eyes and excitement in his heart, he packed his bags and flew to the city that never sleeps. However, Raj's journey in New York was far from smooth. While he was academically brilliant, adjusting to a new culture and language proved to be more challenging than he had anticipated. In his first few classes, Raj noticed how confidently his classmates participated in discussions. Their fluent English and quick responses left him feeling inadequate. Raj was hesitant to speak up, worried that his accent would make him stand out or lead to misunderstandings. This fear of judgment held him back. Despite his deep understanding of the subject matter, Raj also struggled with academic writing, which was vastly different from what he was used to in India. Writing essays and research papers in English felt daunting, as he found it difficult to express complex ideas clearly and concisely. These challenges began to affect his confidence, and Raj worried about whether he would be able to keep up with the rigorous demands of his program. Determined not to let these obstacles hold him back, Raj decided to seek help. He started attending workshops on public speaking and academic writing offered by his university. These sessions taught him valuable techniques to articulate his thoughts, structure his arguments, and build his confidence. The instructors encouraged him to embrace his accent as part of his identity rather than something to hide. Raj also formed a study group with a mix of international and local students. This group became a safe space for him to practice conversational English and learn cultural nuances. Through regular interactions with his peers, Raj not only improved his fluency, but also built lasting friendships that helped him feel more at home in NYC. Over time, Raj's hard work began to show results. He started contributing to class discussions, and his professors were impressed by his insightful comments. His academic writing improved significantly, and he received praise for his well-researched papers. By the time Raj graduated with honors, he had transformed from a shy student into a confident professional. After graduation, Raj secured a position at a leading tech company, fulfilling his dream of working in the cutting-edge field of engineering. But Raj's journey didn't end there. Remembering his own struggles, he became a mentor for other international students, guiding them on how to overcome language barriers and cultural differences. Raj's story is a testament to resilience and the power of seeking help. It shows that challenges can be stepping stones to success when met with determination and a willingness to learn. For Raj, NYC wasn't just a place to study. It became the stage for his personal and professional growth. Common lessons from the stories. The stories of Maria, Li Wei, and Raj highlight some universal truths about overcoming language barriers in a new environment. While their backgrounds and challenges were different, their journeys share common lessons that can inspire and guide anyone facing similar struggles. 1. The importance of practice. One of the most evident lessons is the value of real-life practice. Whether it was Maria casually conversing with co-workers, Li Wei networking at events, or Raj collaborating with his study group, each individual improved their language skills by actively using English in everyday situations. Practice helps bridge the gap between theoretical knowledge and practical fluency. These experiences allowed them to learn from mistakes, gain confidence, and become more comfortable communicating in a variety of contexts. 2. The role of community. A strong support system can make all the difference. Maria found help in her ESL classes. Li Wei benefited from his tutor and networking groups, and Raj leaned on his peers in the study group. Community initiatives, local organizations, and friends provided encouragement and opportunities to learn in a safe and understanding environment. These connections not only helped them improve their English, but also made them feel less isolated in a foreign place. 3. Resilience and persistence. Language fluency doesn't happen overnight. All three individuals demonstrated resilience and persistence, understanding that progress takes time. They face initial setbacks and moments of doubt, but refuse to give up. Each small step, whether it was asking a question in class or attempting a new phrase during a conversation, contributed to their growth. Together, these stories emphasize that with consistent effort, the right resources, and a willingness to embrace challenges, anyone can overcome language barriers and thrive in a new environment. Conclusion: moving to New York City is a dream for many, but it comes with its share of challenges, especially when language becomes a barrier. As seen in the stories of Maria, Liwei, and Raj, these struggles are not the end. They're just the beginning of a journey filled with growth, resilience, and success. Each step they took, from practicing conversations to seeking support and staying persistent, helped them overcome their fears and thrive in a city known for its diversity and opportunities. Their experiences remind us that every challenge is an opportunity to learn. Whether it's improving your English, stepping out of your comfort zone, or building new connections, the key is to keep going and believe in your potential. If they can do it, so can you. We'd love to hear from you. Do you have a story about learning English or overcoming challenges in a new city? Share it in the comments below. If you enjoyed these inspiring stories, don't forget to like this video. Subscribe to our channel for more content like this, and share with friends who might need a little encouragement today. Together, let's build a community of learners and dreamers. Thank you for watching.